your boy John Charles was trying to get on again. Had to shut him down. He acted like he didn't ditch out on us last week. Yeah, he hit me up, acted like nothing happened. Hey, what's going on? Am I going on tonight? I said, hell no, brother. I said, heck no. You had your tryout, bro. That was it. That was a one and done. And folks said, what are you talking about? What happened? Good news is you're my cousin, so I'll give you another shot, but you got to wait till next year, bro. 2027. We'll see if we're still on the... What's up, Uncle? How you doing? Everything
Pretty
good?
good, man. How about yourself?
I'm still on these damn... these, which I guess it's noise canceling, so it's good, but it's like, it sounds so weird. It just sounds like I'm in a tunnel.
You got to do it like a DJ, bro. You got to pop one off. On the ones and twos, dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I never did, bro. I don't have that. I'm not like musically inclined. I don't like have good rhythm and all that. Yeah, rhythm. So, but anyways, that's good. You're doing good, brother. And a big welcome to everybody else. Hello. This is another Gentleman's Hour, but just not a regular one. This is a quickie episode, and we're actually going to try and get it out under 30 today. We got a little old segment that we haven't done in a minute. Louis' favorite, rapid fire.
Oh, nice.
Rapid fire. We also have Trump. Entertain. Oh, my bad, bro. No, we don't have rapid fire on this one. We have rapid fire on the next one.
How you gonna tease me like that, bro?
My bad.
You never tease on a quickie. You just please.
I know. My bad. Hey, exactly. I never tease on a quickie. Get right to business. But anyways, we got takes on Trump, the entertainment madness, the hottest stories blowing up today. Fast, funny, maybe even a little reckless. That sounds like me in the sack, bro. That's how I get in my head. Hey, reckless and fast, but hey, that's just how we like it. So let's go, Unc. You get the elbows out of the way. Let's go, Unc. Let's give them what they want. This is Gentleman's Hour, quickie style.
Hey, Garrett, don't be reckless, bro. Drop the intro.
Perfect. Oh, beautiful. I love how you're starting to use the word, whatever I say, and then you use it in your little thing. I'm telling you, bro, we're getting good.
Yeah, man. Right. You pitch, bro. I'm gonna swing.
I don't gotta set the tee up though. All right.
Nah, not anymore.
All right.
Dingers, bro. Dingers.
Ding. All right, Unc. This was your segment. We always start with this one. Because it's what's popping. It's every feed I'm on. This is something with Trump is popping up. So, cousin Louis commented. Oh, that was you. I'm looking at real time updates. So we're starting with Twit, brother. Twit. This week in Trump. All right, bro. I don't know if you saw this story. It's probably already going to be old by the time this comes out on Sunday, but there was a 2-year-old. Oh, I had the name too. I forgot it. I didn't write it down. There was a 2-year-old. It was the youngest. It was I think a boy in custody. I think it's a boy. I hope I got that right.
I think it's Nicholas. I think.
Is it Nick? I thought Nicholas was the 5-year-old. No. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I'm not gonna say I don't know. But this baby was just 2 months old. It was the youngest in a detention center, and I guess it got sick last week or this week. They said they didn't know if it was like the flu. I guess temperature, and I heard the conditions are bad. The mom was saying that how you have to make formula with water or something because she's no longer breastfeeding, and she said the water is this was their report, rancid. So what does that mean? Spoiled, bad. So just I heard the conditions are bad, not what you want for a 2-month-old. So I guess the baby got real sick, was like not conscious or not responsive to the parents or the mom, whoever's in there. And so they took it to the hospital. Then that's when it kind of started getting on the news. I saw a couple of representatives in Texas were like speaking out saying, we got to do something, whatever. And then I just heard yesterday, boom, they shipped the mom and the baby to, I don't know where they're, man, I got to start doing better fact checks, or better investigative reporting, because I don't know where they came from. I wanted to think El Salvador, but I'm not sure. But anyways, they got sent back, and so now the mother is like desperately trying to get back because they don't have any health care over there. They haven't been over there in forever. So they want the baby's conditions are getting bad. So this is just another prime example of, first off, why is there a 2-month-old in a detention camp? Secondly, why did they not do anything until all of a sudden it popped on the news? And then by doing something, instead of getting the baby care, hey, let's take it to the hospital. Let's give it the best care we can get. This baby was brought into this baby is innocent, basically. So instead of doing nothing, let's do something. Instead, what do? Once the story pops, they ship the baby and the mom out.
Ship them out, dude.
That way,
people are gonna forget or something. Like, hey,
and that way,
out of
it's like
sight, out of mind.
Not our problem, right?
Yeah, bro. I just looked it up. His name is Juan Nicolas.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And he was from South Texas, and he was 2 months old, and he was deported to Mexico.
Okay, to Mexico. So, but if he's only 2 months old, then he's probably a U.S. citizen, right? I mean, even if the mom is illegal, he was most likely born here, right? I mean,
if they were here, and he's only 2 months,
if they were here.
Unless they brought him over.
Right.
Yeah, that's insane, bro, but
the border's been shut down for a minute, so I doubt that they just came through. So the baby is probably a citizen, but they shipped the mom out, so they shipped the baby. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that I was just thinking of the other day, dude, like, I can't even imagine what goes on behind closed doors, bro. I mean, if all the stuff that's out in the open.
Yeah.
Can you imagine behind closed doors with everybody else that's on board with their agenda? That's insane, dude.
But that's why, like, some people have died in there, and then they just, like, that one guy who witnesses in the detention center said no, that the guards or whatever beat the crap out of him and were strangling him, and then the official report was that he killed himself. Hung himself. So it's like, and they can say whatever
with a sock with a bunch of doorknobs in it, huh? He just beat himself to death.
And freaking finger marks on his neck. Bro, I mean, they're the police in there, they're the judge in there, they're the jury in there, like whatever they want, they can do.
The executioner, apparently.
And that's crazy. And the executioner, and there's nothing anybody can do because they won't let anybody inside. I guess some Democratic Congress people try to get in because that's part of their oversight duties is to check the conditions and make sure everything's good, and they straight won't let them in. And it's like, they're supposed to, but guess what? They're just like, nah. What are you gonna do
they
about
don't have
it?
to. They don't have to do anything.
We're not
bro.
gonna do it. Exactly. So
they go against federal judges, and they're just not held accountable for anything, bro. They just do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, it's crazy, brother. It's crazy. So, and then of course I just been seeing a lot more of just them breaking people's windows. Anybody that follows them, they pull out their guns and threaten.
They're
to
quick
shoot
to pull their guns out, dude.
Oh, dude, and I saw this one. It was a chick, bro. It was a girl, a young girl, and as soon as the guy gets out, she's like, "Why are you pulling your gun at me? Why?" And then he like put it back. But it's like, bro, what are you guys doing? Like, who does that? It's just a car is following you. You're able to pull your gun out, and then if you try to drive off or do anything, boom, they're gonna say you tried to kill us, and they're gonna
you're evading arrest, and it's like everything is stacked in their favor, dude, and they can do whatever they want, bro. Just outlaws, bro, outlaws, and just running the show. Yeah,
and it just seems to keep getting worse and worse. Like I thought that Holman was gonna get control, but he might have like sent some troops out of Minnesota, but now they're everywhere, bro. They're like I've heard of them in LA, in the Valley. I've seen, you know what I mean? In Georgia, somebody got killed. It was a car accident. It was like a nurse. She was going to work, and the ICE is chasing somebody, and the car they were chasing sped into and crashed into into another car and killed the nurse. So, it's just chaos, bro. That's not how law enforcement is. They're it's like the Wild Wild West, and you're right. They feel like they're completely immune. Let's see if they're immune, when the next administration comes in, or
bro, if they can make it happen, because they're already like trying to stop that.
Yeah, that's scary. Well, let's move on then. Let's go to the next. I guess it says President Donald Trump said he will be indirectly involved in upcoming crunch talks with Iran over its nuclear program, warning Tehran against the consequences of not making a deal. So, I mean, I guess it's good that they're trying to make a deal, but it's like, bro, that's how you just go start threatening. I mean,
The master negotiator, dog, is what he does.
he just tries to strong arm everybody, huh? Tries
Yeah,
to,
if we
to
don't
mob
strike a
them
deal,
up.
I'm gonna
But
drop a nuke.
and I think I just saw a Newsweek or one of the updates that they said that the military has told them that, hey, we're ready to go on strikes, airstrikes against Iran this weekend, as soon as this weekend. So they're just waiting for him to say, go for it or
Hit
no.
that button, bro.
Here we go again, bro. Here we go.
What if he's like in front of the button and he falls asleep and his head lands on it? Then it's gonna be all that, man, and he ain't backing down. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. Yeah.
Hey, that's the second SNL skit idea you've had. That's good. And it's always with falling asleep. But you're right.
Yeah, man.
And actually, that's crazy. But you're right. What if I don't know if there is an actual like red button
big red
they put
button
right on his desk. But it's like that is true. Who knows? Or this fool has dementia and thinks that's like his Diet Coke. They said he has he has something that he pushes, and they automatically hurry and bring him a fresh Diet Coke. Yeah.
He drops a nuke in Tehran, Iran.
How crazy is that? It's like, but where's my Diet Coke? And then there goes Iran. But I mean, it's just more, proof of him being unhinged, bro. Him being crazy and him just doing whatever, unstable, and him doing whatever he wants. So I mean, it's definitely a little scary. Because I don't know, bro. I still feel like his people are gonna get his people are gonna get control and be like, all right, hey DJT, come on, man, hey, you're getting a little wild, boy. It's time to scale back.
In a while. I don't know where he's at. He might be in rehab.
Who? Oh, bro, where is he?
Yeah, where is that?
You're right. I haven't seen his face in weeks. They're probably keeping him hidden, bro. They're probably like, hey, but stay out of sight, bro. Here, go play or something, All right, what about this story? So Hillary Clinton, I guess she was overseas doing like a forum or a summit or something, and she was challenging Trump over the Epstein files, which is crazy because, a lot of the Republicans or MAGA are saying that her husband is in it, which he is in it, but there hasn't been any proof yet that he has done anything or even been around young girls. At least that's from what I've seen. If someone can fact check me, go for it. But former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton accused President Donald Trump's administration of a cover-up in how it's handled the files tied to Jeffrey Epstein during a BBC interview in Berlin. So part of my question is what do you think about Hillary kind of finally starting to pop out again? She's been missing since she lost. And secondly, what do you think? That's a little dangerous. What is happening in that household? Because she's saying put the files out. Even Bill has said put the files out. But yet is Bill also like, oh shit, I hope there ain't anything in there.
Hey man,
you know what I mean? And then she's probably like, oh, you if you do this shit to me again and you burn me again, bro, I'm gonna cut your balls off. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. What's your take on that whole situation?
I like that she's out back in the public eye, I guess. It sucks that it has to be under these circumstances, but I know she can get under Trump's skin for sure, easily. Like you said, bro, I don't know what's going on in that house. She's scoring. She's been scoring once that we know of. Who knows what happened that we ain't never heard of?
Oh yeah.
So she might have that fool by the balls, dude, and he might just be like, hey man, if they want to play that immunity, maybe I can get a little bit of that immunity action, and you know what I mean? If they can do it for Trump, they can do it for him.
Yeah, but here's what I'm thinking. Because if at all anything comes out that Clinton was also guilty, after he was convicted or after everyone found out that Epstein was guilty, that he was still taking trips with them or visiting with them, if anything like that even comes out, even something like that, or even if that trip was innocent, it was still after it was known that he was a pedophile, bro, Hillary has gone to this fool and been like, I swear to God, Bill, if anything comes out that burns me again, I'm gonna. So Bill's like, I swear to God, there can't be anything. If there's anything in there, it's completely innocent. You know what I mean? So that kind of leads me to believe that he's probably innocent because Bill wouldn't be taking a chance with his life like that, bro. Hillary's scary, bro. He's
scary. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You think there's? I'm not trying to make light of this situation, obviously, but do you think there's like an okay side of Epstein Island?
I think like the side,
Yeah, yeah. Like you think they're
like a
like,
little a little yellow caution. Do not go past your if you're.
yeah,
I was gonna
yeah.
say underage, but no, they were probably underage back there. So, or maybe like a caution, like
Because no, well,
if you
but check
don't
this
wanna
out.
know what's
This
back
this
here, don't walk back or something like that. Yeah,
what about like he went to the like let's say the west side of the island, and the west side of the
yeah, yeah.
island is just like, yeah, you
Normal.
go and he was cheating on Hillary or whatever, but it was all consenting adults, and he
There's
just didn't go to the right side where, you know what I mean, where they have all the underage and bad stuff.
there's like an
I mean,
amusement
worse stuff.
park.
Not bad, not bad.
There's like an amusement park, a petting zoo on the
There's
good
cotton candy
side,
machine.
cotton candy machines,
No, but you know what
taco
I'm saying?
sand guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
because if he went there,
Yeah, here's what I think it probably most likely is that the island was used for scandalous stuff. There probably was certain areas that like normal people couldn't go to because that was where like the crap went down.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think he also used the island for like just regular parties, maybe not everything going down
Yeah.
crazy or even families. Because that one guy, his name is Howard Lutnick, and people are mad at him. He's the gosh, I'm so bad. The Treasury secretary. Maybe he's something to do with like finance or something, but he said he had never been to Epstein Island. Then, of course, it came out and it showed that he had
He
been
went
there.
once, twice.
But and it was after he had already been like accused and already like arrested or whatever. Epstein had already been arrested on the charges, so it was already known. But I guess it shows that that Lutnick dude went there with his family, his wife. He said, "I went with my wife, my kids, and my what is it? What is it? The I'm like my brain is shot.
The
What
nanny
is
or
it?
what?
Yeah, the nannies. God, the housekeepers, whatever the nannies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he said it
The
was me.
Consuela.
It was me, my wife, the kids, and our nannies. It's like that's a nice.
That's what I'm saying. To the
nice.
good side.
That's nice. Yeah, to the good side. You're right. So I bet it was. I bet it was both. And you're right. I bet there were certain areas that like, okay, this is family friendly. This is not. But bro, it was an island, and that dude was rich, so you know he used it for other stuff, not just his sex parties or whatnot.
Because I also think like, you know how there were some clubs back in the day where they had different like nights.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you go like Thursday, it was college night,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you go
yeah,
like
yeah,
Saturday, it was like gay night or whatever. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe that's what it was, bro. Maybe he went like, let's say that guy went and he went on like Saturdays or whatever, and it was family day or what, I don't know.
family bingo night or whatever.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, I'm not.
No, you're right.
But...
You're right. So there are probably some people that in the beginning innocently went and hung out with this dude, but it was like, when did those people find out what he was up to? Because apparently everybody knew. So when did those people find out what he was up to, and when did they keep going? Right? Because that Lutnick, if he went over there with his family, you think he didn't go there on his own? Kind of like, hey, babe, I got to do hey, Dirty D, I got to take a business trip with Uncle Louie. We got to go. We're gonna go. Yeah. So, but yeah, you're right. There probably were. It was probably used innocently, and bro, the whole thing is just muddy and weird, and you don't want your name to be anywhere on there, but it could be
you know
innocent.
what? I want to know, like, who does dirt, bro, through email?
Well, they say not Trump, because Trump is smart. He will never send emails. Everything he does is like either spoken on the phone or like written letters, written stuff, and then he makes sure he tears. He's almost like a straight mobster, bro. But they say
I think
he won't.
He's got that criminal mind, bro.
That criminal mind, and a criminal is like, hey,
bro, how you have Bill Gates sending incriminating emails?
Because he's an idiot, bro. He's one of those.
Bro.
He's one of those smart idiots. They're too smart for their own good. But hey, like you were saying, no street sense, bro. No streets, bro. Bill Gates didn't grow up in Pacoima. I'll guarantee you that, because he would have known. He would have known,
yeah, bro.
Hey, man, Arlita's cool.
That ain't cool, dog.
All right,
no shout out, Arlita.
No shout out. Hey, Desiree's son lives in Arlita right now, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's not here right now. Well, he's not from Arlita. He's not from Arlita. He just moved down there with his chick, but his chick is from Arlita. I think born and raised. So you got to make up. We can't lose any more subscribers. Nah, my bad. All right, brother. How about this? Judge issues scathing slavery order against the Trump administration. If you remember, we talked about this story a couple weeks back, but a federal judge issued a scathing, God, it's so dark in here, A scathing rebuke of the Trump administration, ordering the restoration of a slavery-related exhibit at the national park site on the foundation of former President George Washington's home. Yeah, Philadelphia. So you remember we talked about that? There were signs up, and it was just like
Yeah, he was taking.
document or
Yeah, yeah.
just yeah, and they went and they had him pulled
Unnecessarily just.
pulled down for no reason
Yeah, yeah,
except.
yeah.
So I guess people sued or whatever, or the local, whatever, took it to the court. And what did the judge come out and say? Yeah, of course. Come on, man. You can't do that. Hey, that would be like somebody going and taking your plaque off the Pacoima City Hall, bro. Like,
Yeah,
come
man.
on, all
The
right?
hell?
What do you
Don't
think?
need.
Do you think Trump should have been allowed to do that, or hey, no, man, let's start checking this fool.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I saw another article that said that he's getting rid of that automatic start stop on your car, right? I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard of
yeah,
that.
yeah. Right, yeah,
I,
right.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Who's feeding this guy all these things that they want? Do whoever has their agenda is just giving it to him, and he signs off on it. Yeah, yeah, take that down. I don't like that. I don't like that sign. Yeah, because come on, bro. The car one. When has he driven? You think he's ever driven in his life? Of course not.
No, it's all
So
the special interest groups.
yeah, it wouldn't be an issue for him. So whoever fed this to him, I'm glad they're putting it back up, dude. It's like nonsense. Like, what's the point? It makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree. Did you see what was it? It was I think it was an old story. I don't know exactly what it was that he implemented. It was something like I don't think it was I don't think it was a terrorist, but it was something one of these things he's going crazy. Oh, I think was it Greenland? I don't know. It was something like that. Yeah, I think it was Greenland. And he told either like he told somebody and the report got out, but he said that one of his New York businessman friends came up and was telling him about how like Greenland and all. I think it was Greenland. It might have been something else, but whatever it was, he was telling him was like, "Oh yeah, you need to do this," and U.S. getting ripped off and da da. And so he went and told whoever like, "Okay, we need to start." And they were like, "Oh, where'd you get this from?" It was like, "Oh, my friend told." So it's like, it's honestly whoever gets his ear and whoever
Uh-huh.
convinces him and whoever compliments him. That's why you see everybody brings him now
Oh yeah,
prizes or his trophy, his little. He's won already like 3 trophies, bro. He
he's
hasn't
got
done
like all
anything.
kinds of different labeled
Yeah,
peace
yeah,
prizes.
yeah. His peace prizes, and then he got something. He's the #1 oil and fossil champion. Whatever that. You didn't see all the memes over there. It was like somebody. It was like people holding up their awards and like giving it to him. It was like a bunch of famous ones and stuff. But yeah, it's just whoever gets his ear or whatever is in his head at the moment. Look at the Venezuela, and then look at what's happening since then. Nothing. Like there's no what's going on with that. You don't know. Now he's going. He's moved on already. He's going to Iran,
On to
and
the next,
then
bro. The new
and
toy.
then once he bombs Iran, and all that, and then they're left in disarray. Then it's on to onto the new toy.
Yeah, he's
Onto
not
the
gonna
new
want to play
toy.
with
He's
that
just
toy now.
yeah. What's the new one I'm gonna unwrap? Yeah, it's almost like when your kids are little and they only care about a toy for like a day, and then it's like okay,
And then you
on
find them
to the
sitting in a
next.
box, bro, asleep.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. But yeah, so that's I know that's a big one. And then you sent me too. I think you sent me did you send me the link or on Facebook? He bombed or he hit missile strikes on another couple boats. I don't know if it was this week or today.
Going off for
So
like
they're
Venezuela
still
again, right?
yeah, they're still just and it doesn't seem like they even know because it was like, oh, they killed this many men. First off, how do you even know? I mean, I guess they have satellite images that are crazy, like you can zoom in and stuff, but it's like how do they know? I think they're just literally just, you know what I mean? Bombing these boats like without, sure, they may be doing drugs or they may be, but whatever, but it's like they're nowhere near our coast. They're nowhere near us. And they have said that we can spend a lot less money and just send what we used to do, which is you send the Coast Guard and you intercept the boat. They go
Yeah.
on. If there's drugs, boom, we seize them, we arrest them. If there's nothing, on your way. They say that's 10 times, 100 times, 1,000%, 1,500% cheaper than
100%.
missile attacks on little speedboats that are carrying 5 guys, and we're sending
A bunch
million
of
dollar
farmers.
missiles. Yeah. I don't know. You sent me that. I saw. I think it was on Facebook, right? You, maybe you
I
posted
think I
something
tag you and
or
stuff all the time.
oh, you tagged me. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. So, but bro, I mean, nothing's changing. It's the same old chaos, craziness. Anyways, okay. And then the last one for Trump. Let's see. Dude, I can't read. I got no light now. I turned off all the lights to get that that mood,
I
like
know,
that
why you can't
good.
set that mood, bro? I don't know.
Hey, bro, I try to get that dark, but then just a spotlight on me. It says that way the viewers can focus. I want them to focus on this
You
face,
better
brother.
be wearing pants.
Yeah, you know I'm not wearing pants.
You know
Come
I'm
on,
not.
come on, mate. Okay. So Trump said, "Oh, this was a recent. I saw this in an interview. He said, I did that. Trump takes credit for a prisoner release that happened before he even ran for president. He said, I did that. I did that. I did that with one phone call, actually. And she had such support. It was so easy. And then when I explained it to the powers that be, yes, sir, we will do it right away. I just wish I knew earlier, but it's a big world with a lot of people." And that was basically, I guess, this person got released in 2014, but it was during the Obama administration.
Oh man, that's your boy, dog.
That's my boy. Oh, hold on for a
My
second.
boy Trump.
Go ahead, give me your spiel. Give me a little rundown, a little ending synopsis on Trump. I got to send my daughter something real quick. So the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
The floor is mine to talk about Trump. I don't even know where to start. It's so much stuff, so much ground to cover. Yeah, no, I mean, just that story alone, just the whole 2014, and he's taking credit for something. I mean, that's his go-to. He takes credit for everything, anything he can. I did it. I did it first. I did it best. No, that's never been done, and I did it, and I'll do it again. I mean, anything, bro. I've never seen somebody take so much credit for stuff that like nobody really cares about, bro. And he has to remind you every chance he gets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He has to remind you. Hey, do you have this or no? Cass lives at home with you still, huh? Yeah, so you probably don't have this issue. My daughters use my Netflix, so every time they go to log in, it logs me out, but then I got to give them a code, and so it gives me an email, so they're always like, give me the code. So I just sent her the code, but then now when I want to go watch Netflix tonight, it's probably going to be like, no, it's you know how they don't want to have everybody sharing codes. So I don't know if you had that issue, but yeah, that's the kind of things I got to deal with on it.
The first world problems I got to deal with.
First world problems. No, that's messed up. You're right, though, how there's people starving. There's people dying. There's people in Gaza still, and I'm over here. I got to set a Netflix password. All right, bro. That was a good twit. Let's get out of here. Let's get out for this one. We're already at 28 minutes. All right. 2 deaths this week. Jesse Jackson and Robert Duvall. You know what? Let's kind of make this one like the quickie style. Here you go. You want a quickie style? Here's Uncle Louie's favorite segment, quickie style. Give me your quick answer, Uncle. Jesse Jackson and Robert Duvall both died. To me, it feels like an end of an era is coming, like with all these old timers dying. What do you think? Any thoughts on Jesse Jackson or Robert Duvall?
Yeah, man, like you said, end of an era for both. I mean, especially now that you see them getting up there in age. Jesse Jackson, I mean, he's always been in the limelight when it comes to politics, anything civil rights. Yeah, it's a huge loss. I mean, I personally remember when he ran.
Yeah, for president, huh?
Yeah, and then I remember when Obama got elected, he was crying. Yeah, like I said, he's always been at the forefront of like civil rights, politics. So yeah, man, rest in peace. And Robert Duvall, man, one of my favorite movies is Colors, bro.
Oh,
he's got that quote. He's got the quote about the bull. You know that hit
yeah. Oh, I totally forgot. That's from. You're right. That's Robert Duvall. And you know what? That was one of the things that pissed me off so much about Colors and about Pac-Man. Pac-Man, you Pac-Man, is that he got his partner. He got Robert Duvall killed. Robert Duvall was like 2 days away from retirement, and that punk Pac-Man got him killed. Frog, right? Wasn't that?
No,
was his name Frog?
Rico Suave.
Oh, it was Gerardo.
Yeah,
what is that? Rico Suave,
Pac-Man, or something like that. And then they take him out.
That was the original good-looking Mexican, huh? The first Mario Lopez, the first dude.
Hey, he was in that movie too.
Mario Lopez was?
Yep.
What, is he like a 13-year-old?
Yeah, he was a little gangbanger with the food. He's actually in that scene. He's drinking like a Budweiser at the end.
Okay, all right, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta check that one out.
Yeah, you gotta watch it again, bro.
That's a classic.
Rest in peace. A lot of great movies. That's my favorite of his work. I mean, I know he did a lot of work, a lot of outstanding work. So, man, rest in peace, both of them.
Right on. Exactly. Same thing. Robert Duvall, like great movies. I forgot Color. You're right. And that I'm always talking about that damn bull story. I loved it. That was from Robert Duvall saying he was
Yeah.
also in every like kind of gangster movie, stuff like that. He always played a good, I think, what was it, The Godfather and all that. So he
Hey, was
always
he
played
Bobby D?
good parts. Bobby D.
Yeah, was that his nickname, Bobby D, or is that somebody else?
Well, I think that's Robert De Niro. They call
Robert De
Bobby
Niro.
D,
All right,
but
cool.
I think I don't think I think they called that for him. And then Jesse Jackson, you're right. That was it was like he was more popular, had influence kind of in the 80s, 90s, then he kind of died out. But like, bro, that was like that's kind of like, how you kind of reminisce about the old days. Like that's how back then it was like there were a lot more kind of like activists like that, Cesar Chavez, Jesse Jackson, like that you could kind of relate to. Al Sharpton, even that Farrakhan, he was kind of whatever, had crazy, thoughts or
Little
whatever,
extreme.
but
Little
but
extreme.
still, like
Yeah.
his main goal was fighting for his people, and it was like I feel like that's gone. Like we don't have those kind of leaders anymore. You know what I mean? It's just a different time. It's hard to kind of grab that spotlight and be one central. But it's like I kind of wish there were still those people, those like like activists. Now it's like maybe you'll get a politician that's good that you want to follow. Like maybe if you're on the left, AOC or what's her Jasmine Crockett, stuff like that. That it's like, oh, okay, yeah, they're pumping me up. But it's like, remember though, they were just old school activists. They were,
Yeah.
calling for strikes and hey, they're making Mexicans, they're not giving us fair wages. Hey, we're gonna strike or whatever. And they would like, I mean, Jess Jackson would. I think he did march with Cesar Chavez. If I remember correctly, thought I saw a picture. So it was like they knew it was us, it was us against them or whatever. But I don't know. They were about, I don't know. It was just a different time, I guess. So it's kind of like I kind of reminisce for that era. But I don't know. Yeah, it is definitely end of an era. How about this? Did you see? This has been all over TMZ the last couple of days. But your homeboy from Transformers, Shia LaBeouf, got his ass beat outside a bar in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is going on right now. So I
Wait, he
saw
got arrested.
yeah, he did. So the video I saw the first, he's like kind of like I guess it's the dudes that beat him up, but he was with a bunch of buddies. But I guess they just I think he's that one friend that gets out of control, and you're like, oh,
Hey, but
Johnny maybe. Yeah, go ahead.
so okay, so I saw a video where they were talking like crap to him,
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
dressed like a minion, right?
Oh no, that must be a different one. No,
That's
I
something
didn't.
else.
This one he doesn't have a shirt because he's already been knocked to the ground. And they're like some dude's like stay down. He's trying to get up, and then the dude
Oh no,
starts
I didn't see
popping him,
that. No, I haven't seen
starts
that.
punching him in the head, and then another
Hey, you
guy
know he's a
comes and they
gangbanger.
hold him down. Who?
Shia LaBeouf.
With who?
He's from like the Harpies or something.
No, are you joking or
Nah,
serious?
bro. I mean, I don't know if
Oh,
it's
you're
legit,
playing
but I saw
around.
some thing online.
What, in a movie or something that
Nah,
he
bro,
was
for real.
in?
Look it up.
For real? Okay. I mean, he acts like it. I always wondered why he never got his ass beat because I've seen him walking around. I saw him one time he was in London and he was at a bar and he was all drunk outside and he was like talking shit and he's like he wanted to fight everybody and over there, bro, all the hooligans and all that they love to fight, but
They're
they
quick
all
to
just kind
swing.
of they're quick to swing and they all just kind of left him alone. And I'm like, bro, isn't that fool like 5'6", like 130? Like, how is that fool not just got his ass beat nonstop? And he was all alone again. Like this time, like I don't know who his friends are, because right before they were at a dinner in the bar and they're all eating, him and his friends, but the friends are all a bunch of little weird goofballs, like artsy types. So they probably were like, hey, we're not getting our ass beat for him. Because every time I see him in a fight, like or in a confrontation, he's all alone. Like there's no bodyguards, there's no friends, there's no nobody. He's just by himself. So he might be that wild friend that gets too drunk and then you're like, all right, bro, good luck. I'm not messing. I'm not getting my butt kicked for you.
Yeah, I just
But
looked it up. It
anyways,
says he's gang affiliated with the Harpies.
what's the Harpies? Is that
The
like
Harpies are
isn't
around
that
like in the Pico
some
Union
Bloods?
area.
Come on, bro. He is not no gangster.
I said he's affiliated, bro. I don't know. You might want to Google it and see what
I
you
am.
find.
But that's probably like that Tekashi 6ix9ine kind of situation. Um all right, let's go. We got two more real quick. Did you see the video of Michael Jordan? He's touching, so I guess he owns a like
A
a
NASCAR car
F1,
or
what is
something, right?
it? NASCAR,
A race
something like
car.
that. A race car. And so their driver won, so they're all celebrating. He comes up from behind and the driver's son, he starts squeezing his cheeks like this, like, And then the kid's like, you know what? And then the kid's like not turning around. He keeps squeezing him more. And then he starts rubbing his leg up to get his attention. And then finally the kid's like, you know, hey, what's up, MJ? Like,
What's
hey,
going on here?
yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. Why are you being a creep? And so then he stops. But everyone was like, why is he touching that kid? Did you see it first off? And secondly, is it innocent, just trying to like mess with a little kid, or is it like that's weird?
I saw a picture where it's like, yeah, they're implying that he was kind of like grabbing his butt cheeks or whatever. But then I saw like I saw some guys talking and saying that I guess he had something in his shorts or something, like water or something like that, or sand or something. So I don't know, bro. I mean, I wouldn't be cool with that happening to any of my kids. So
right,
you know what I mean?
MJ or not,
if it is
yeah,
water or sand, how about you tell me and then I'll address it.
exactly.
I'll take them to the back and let them fix themselves, adjust it. You ain't trying to do that to my kids. Hell no.
I don't care. I don't care how many rings you got, bro.
Exactly, bro.
You ain't going there. Yeah. And meanwhile we're rocking his Jordan.
Yeah, for real. I got the new threes on. I ain't trying to have you grab my butt.
Hey, some fours. I don't know. We'll talk, bro. I've always wanted some nice fours.
Nah,
I just kid. Yeah. My favorite is 3. My favorite to wear is 3. My favorite looking is 4. But then the ones I have the most of are the ones because they're the cheapest and the easiest. But the 4s are just so bulky, bro. Every time I worn them, they never look good. Even the 3s are a little bit. I don't like now a big old shoe. You know what I mean? I like it more sleek, like low profile. That's why I kind of like the ones a little bit.
Have you seen the low profile ones?
Yeah. I get a whole bunch of I that's now
those
what I grab. But meanwhile though, I got 30 high tops in my closet that I don't wear anymore. So that's another story. That's another story for another day. Yeah, we should do one, bro, on best shoes of all time. Okay, and then lastly, did you see this story? Eminem, his ex-wife, that what was her name? Kim, is facing legal trouble again. I guess she was with her son in her car, and she was intoxicated. And first she rammed and like sideswiped a car in the neighborhood, and then that's what she did. She hit a car and just drove off. And so then they followed her. They knew where she was at, and they went and pulled her over at her house, or the cops came to her house and arrested her. But she had her kid in. So it sounds like, you know, all the Eminem stories. What was that one?
All the songs were accurate?
All the songs were accurate, bro. Like, and she seems like, bro, like white trash. But I mean, Eminem, I guess, was back then too. But that's just crazy that, bro, she was in a Range Rover. So, you know, she has money. You know, Eminem gave her money. He seems to be very generous, even if she's a whatever. Like, he seems to be kind of a cool dude. How the hell else did she get a Range Rover except, you know, from him? And yet she still is just like, you know, I guess some people are just kind of toxic and they just go down that path. You can take her out of the
trailer park, bro, but you can't take the trailer park out of her.
That's perfect, bro. And that's the way, look at that. Let's go ahead. Let's end it. Because we have about 5 minutes of a little bit of a bonus that I'm going to cut out in the beginning. So, hey, we might have hit that 30. We might come close. But I'm going to go ahead and stop it, bro. Hey, in and out. Any last words?
Nah, man, put your socks on.
There you go. All right. I'll see you in a minute. Hold on.